でいる。何? I can win! I can win! I can do this!
What is good, everyone? Welcome to the stream. We are live. Thank you for coming. Today is a special freaking day. We finally know what the rewards for the Super Dragon Balls are. I am mind blown. I did not think they would send out Dragon Stones, even though the show is called Dragon Ball and they're Super Dragon Balls. And it's a super dragon. It still came up a surprise to me. So how's it going, guys? Thank you for being here, the early crew. You guys are awesome as always. So there it is. That's the official news. That's what we've been predicting and contemplating these days. Trying to figure out what the final wish is going to be. So here it is. There's some gibberish written here on the banner on the dragon. So if you take a look at the thumbnail that I made for this video, you will see a translation of this gibberish here. So don't bust your head on the wall. Let's see. Some people are excited about the wishes. Some people are disappointed. Alright. So anyway, the rewards are as follows. Dragon Stones 50, Hercule statues Diamond 3, so that's like how much does one Hercule statue give? Like 2 million? Platinum turtle shells, gravity chambers, awakening medals of all types, so there's a lot of medals. Some of us will probably, you know, get extra medals. Incredible hourglass is 7, alright. Potential orbs, now this one is where it becomes huge. Potential orbs. 800 small ones, 280 medium ones, 30 large for each type. That is 5,500 in total. That's a pretty decent number. By doing one multi-summon on a type banner, you get 3,500. So this is almost as double as you get for 50 stones in the game. So this amount of potential orbs is approximately in the worth of somewhere a little bit less than 90 stones. In my opinion, alright? 5 million Zenny per statue. Oh, so it's 5 million per diamond. So that's 15 million Zenny. That's pretty good. That's pretty decent. But of course, we are the most excited about the hidden potential orbs and the dragon stones. These other stuff can all be farmable, while the potential orbs and the dragon stones cannot, up to a certain point, of course. So not infinitely anyway. So there we go. That's those are the rewards, and as I said, you can find out the translation for the thing that the Super Dragon says on the thumbnail of my vid. What's up, Happy Banana? Dan Trixid. Good to see you guys. Sexy Ostrich, welcome back, man. I remember you, man. Kaiken Don, what's up, man? Thank you for joining us. Goku Black, Ali Don, Robert Marston, how's it going? Christian Gaming, Last Cast TV, Extreme EF7. Yo, guys, how's it going? Did I miss anyone? I think we're all here. I'm doing good. Thank you, Goku Black. We got a total of 95 stones. That's a good reward for doing the co-op. This was generous. Oh, and yeah, if you count the stones that we were getting for actually collecting the balls. In total, yeah, it's like 95 stones approximately. So it's a pretty good reward. I don't remember them ever giving away like 95 stones like that. That's a lot of money for them. That's like giving you 40 something bucks of rewards, because that's how much you pay for an in-game amount of dragon stones. What is up, Real Officer? How's it going? Welcome back, man. You pulled hit and LR Broly with the free stones. Christian Gaming. Alright, since we're all here, I think the blue crew is ready for this. There's not much else to go on. Like, there's an important notice for Belgian players. I don't understand what this is. It turned out that a $250 million celebration is better than the 2 years anniversary. They kind of cucked themselves. I don't know why they did this. They should have. I don't know. I'm not definitely not mad about it. You know, there should be this kind of celebration all the time. Now that the $250 million celebration stops, there should be another one, like a Halloween celebration, and it should be just as good as this one. And then we have the Christmas celebration right after that, and it should be just as good as that one as well, you know? And then after that, something else, and so on and so forth. There should always be these kind of Dragon Stones, these kind of rewards pouring into our game. This is the first co-op to raids ever, and more to come. Yeah, I'm expecting more of these cooperated raids. So more bosses. Like let's all collectively. Let's all collectively defeat Majin Buu or something. You know, some kind of a boss. Like let's all kill Hirudegarn, Janemba, whatever. I told you before it's gonna be. Hey, yeah, maybe the 300 million celebration is gonna be soon, you know? Maybe after New Year's or something, you know? Real Officer, you pulled Mighty Mask. Congratulations. With the amount of money we spend, that doesn't seem a lot. I mean, individually, we don't give them that amount of money, but collectively, they do earn a lot. But it's their game, it's their product, they made it, we like it, we pay for it. And they give back a little bit. You know, they have to make a living. It's a huge company. And as I said, if you are a creator of a game, you deserve to reap all the gains. I don't see any one of us making like a game as successful as Dokkan Battle. So if they are the company that is, you know, behind all of this, and people like it, people actually play a lot of money, or just play the game in general, I think they deserve to reap the rewards. They should be rewarded. They should be rich. I think that's the way the world works. And let's see what is up with Belgians. Earlier this year, Belgian Gaming Commission issued a report stating certain forms of loot boxes will be considered a form of gambling. While we do not share the views of Belgian Gaming Commission at this point, we have decided to take steps to comply with their interpretation of Belgian gambling laws. Starting today, players in Belgium are no longer entitled or will be unable to purchase Dragonstone summon tickets or even item packs that contains those items. Belgian players will still, however, be able to use the summon feature using Dragonstone that is earned through the gameplay or that is given out as part of the game events. How crazy is this? Well, this is a message for all the Belgians out there. Use VPNs. Connect through a foreign Google Play server and play the game like everyone else. There you go. Problem solved. Now let's pick up those stones of rewards and summon one last time on the LR banner. As you might know or not know, I have not summoned LR Goku and Frieza yet. They have eluded me. Immensely eluded me. I am super triggered about it. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, this is the best place to get him. The best banner to get him on. I've spent pretty sure more than 1,000 stones on the banner. Haven't gotten the one thing that I want the most. So this is maybe Bandai's way of telling me, here, try one more time. You won't be sorry. We got you, Blue Piccolo. You've been a loyal player, and we want to reward you. So I'm glad you're here with me, Blue Crew. Let's get it on. As I said, one final shot at the banner is happening right now. That's a nice bunch of people. Yamcha, Tien, and Chaozu. I don't want to get too excited. I don't want to get too excited because whenever I get too excited, it's not good. But this usually means there's an increased chance of a featured unit. Super Saiyan 3. Alright. I'm not calling anything. I'm just chilling and enjoying the summons. It's not a guaranteed. Done. There's just an increased chance of a guaranteed unit. Of a featured. It's a good combination, definitely. Nani? AGL Gotku? No! God knows I don't need AGL Gotkus. Good morning, Noob Gamer. How's it going, man? And I think this is the last one. No! Big bang attack to my face! Damn. Damn, 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 damn. Alright. Well. We got shafted there. What's up, Darkseid? You didn't miss anything. You came to at the right moment. Let me see the oofs. Because what a big oof this is. Alright, well, the Super Dragon Ball did not fulfill my wish. I do sincerely hope that your wish has been fulfilled with these stones. Maybe you'll save the stones for some other banner. Maybe that's your wish. Maybe you did a multi-summon and got what you wanted. So I really do hope that you guys got what you wished for. Because the dragon is here, you know, to get that. Buy 3, get 1. Nani? Do you think AGL Vegeta will have a step-up type banner or some sort of a bonus? Yes, I do think you'll have some kind of a step-up or a bonus. You got 3 of those Tech Vegetas? Kai, oh man. Joined the Shaft Club? Yep. Basically, very shafty now. Let me see what I can do with that Vegeta. I haven't seen him for ages. Is he extreme? Yeah, he is extreme, man. He's from the, whatever, he's from the Android Saga? Something like that. He was still evil. You know? When he first got his Super Saiyan form, he's extreme. This is not from Majin Buu Saga, he's not Majin. But he's still considered evil. I don't quite follow. Saving for blue, nice. So yeah, I'll open up a Dupat, yay! What is up, Toxic? Welcome to the stream, man. Well, there's no clear cuts in this game. Like, there's no blurry lines. In this game, you're either good or evil. You're either extreme or good. Like, they put Hit in the extreme category. Even though he's not really an antagonist per se, he was, you know, Goku's buddy at the end. But he does kill people for a living. He is extreme. And Vegeta is, you know, started off the series as a really evil person, killing entire planets, killing off entire civilizations, I mean. So, yeah. I don't know how to think about that, really. Sun Limo, thank you for the sub, man. I did not activate the sub counter. Hold on, give me just 1 second, and we'll be on our way. There we go. So, guys, we have a sub counter. If you are new to the stream, make sure you subscribe. If you're here and enjoying the stream so far, even though we got shafted, smash the like button on the stream. Check the links in the description for everything else. Champa is so evil, he wants to get our Earth for food. Yeah, Champa is extreme too, right? Let's check it out. I think Champa is extreme as well. Champa, Champa, Champa. Where is Mr. Champa? Yeah, he's extreme as well. I mean, I guess. I mean, he's as extreme as Beerus, though. I mean, if you think about it, Mr. Beerus over here is super. But what about the number of planets this guy destroyed? What about the number what about that one time where he wanted to destroy Earth for no good reason whatsoever? Just because he got pissed over pudding. Isn't that the epitome of evilness? Psychopath? How is he super? Alright, so he became like a buddy now and Dragon Ball Super at the end, but come on. What did Champa ever do to you? Thank you so much, Nova Slayer, for the $2 donut from Mr. Nova Slayer. Feels bad, Shaft City, for me. What did you get, man? Did you summon? Let me know in the chat. What did you get? Guys, I want to see what you got for those from those 50 stones. I want to feel better. I want to hear it from people. Did you get anything good? Yeah, Beerus didn't actually destroy the Earth at the end. I mean, he just wanted to acquire it to have more food, I guess. What was the deal in that universe 6 versus 7? Was he supposed to create an Earth of his own, or was he supposed to acquire Earth so that the universe 7 Earth goes to universe 6? Something like that, right? But he never was intended to destroy or kill anyone. You see, I don't agree, Novus Deoxys. Everyone says Beerus destroyed things because that's his job. He is the destroyer. But he's not supposed to destroy without a reason. He's supposed to destroy things that are a threat to the universe. He's supposed to destroy things that are, you know, maybe inevitably going to be destroyed anyway, or to prevent some kind of a cataclysm. He's supposed to be some kind of a benevolent, a protector, a destroyer in that sense. He's supposed to be the ultimate power looking over the universe. That was my vision of it. But not just like the demon, the Satan that destroys without a reason. It just doesn't make sense. He's a murderer. Is Easy A Goten seriously this good? Easy A Goten this good? Yeah, Easiest Goten's pretty good. By the way, you might be asking, why am I running this Gohan as the lead? I was trying to figure out what would be my future Gohan category if I had a future Gohan. So this guy's coming in the future, maybe in a month or two. Future Gohan. And this is the team that I would be running. Eating wasabi and destroying 3 planets out of his flaming mouth. Yeah, that is kind of legit psychopath right there. Maybe he thought that not having pudding is a threat to the universe. Yeah, threat to himself. That's what people who kill other people think. They always think just from their own perspective, no one else exists but them. So Beerus is pathologically a psychopath. And I love the guy. Don't get me wrong. He's an awesome character. I'm just saying it from a human perspective. But you can never realistically observe the behavior of, you know, Dragon Ball characters and anything that goes on in an anime. You just can't explain it by using your normal laws of behavior and physics. It just doesn't make sense. It never will. Goku is a retard, for example. On Earth, if Goku was a real person, he would be mentally unstable, you know, autistic retard. He just wouldn't be able to exist in reality. You know, just remove all of his superpowers, and he's just you know, a 5-year-old in a 40-year-old body. Beerus is pretty bad at his job. That's why he's looking for a replacement. That's why he's looking for someone else to do it. Yeah, so the Earth and the pudding was unbalancing the universe? Sure. Yeah, because no one else had such a good pudding, so he had to destroy Earth to make things balanced. The only reason he feels empathy and remorse is because his own being is being threatened. You know, he's only scared and when Goku does something that will ultimately bring, you know, doom upon everyone, including himself. Alright, let's agree to disagree, guys. I don't think that Destroyer God is... the definition of a Destroyer God is to destroy everything that, you know, just... Because what's the difference between Majin Buu, who was a threat to the universe because he was randomly destroying things, and Beerus, who is, oh, this might surprise you, randomly destroying things, but is not a threat to the universe, is considered a godly creature? Make a difference between those two. Both can't be reasoned with. One is considered a god, one is considered like a universal criminal or whatever. So let's see what I'm gonna do today. Since we got nothing for our Super Dragon Balls, I'm kinda triggered. I'll do just stuff. Have you ever seen what other Gods of Destructions do? Have you seen what Champa does in his free time? Have you seen what that clown does? Do they act the same way? Where did you see the job application for the God of Destruction? Did you see it anywhere? Do you know that Beerus is doing his job? No, you don't. We don't know the rules of a God of Destruction. We don't know what other Gods of Destructions do. But I'm pretty sure Beerus is bad at his job. He sleeps a lot. He doesn't destroy things when they're needed to be destroyed. If he did, he would destroy Majin Buu because he was a threat to the universe. Come on, guys. I mean, I can always realistically destroy Dragon Ball with facts and destroy the entire logic of Dragon Ball. But that's not the way. That's not why we love the show. We love the show because it sometimes makes no sense, and you either hate a person or love someone inside of the show. And that's it. This is my Universe Survival Arc team that I run to get the most effect out of the other stage. So don't flame me. This is not my optimal team. I'm just running this and don't want to spoil it, so I have to make it again. Yeah. It's interesting how Universe 7 has the lowest mortal level out of all the universes. Well, second lowest, right? I think the lowest was the one with the wolves. Was it 9 or something? Yeah, it's interesting how 7 is one of the lowest power level scores. And it gave birth to a few most powerful warriors in all of universes. So it's not balanced. So it's just a problem that it's not balanced. So I figure that all universes have equal power level distributed amongst all of them. So let's say every universe is has a 10 level of mortal levels. It's just that it's distributed differently. So in Universe 7, there's a lot of weak powered characters, but there's like those few that we know of that are really strong. But in other universes, it's maybe more equally distributed. That's why they're yeah, not power levels. Yeah, they never said power levels. You're right. But I don't know how else to express the levels. You know, mortal levels. What does that actually mean? Yeah, characters just doesn't make sense sometimes. They go and a lot of times they turn out as hypocrites. Darkseid made a good example here. So Beerus wanted to destroy Earth for no reason whatsoever, or for a stupid reason, but he really needed to know why he was about to destroy Zamasu. He needed evidence to do it. So suddenly you're a detective, and a minute ago, an episode or two ago, you're like the tyrant of Universe 7. Quality of life, maybe some sort of mental awakening, morals, intelligence. Yeah, there could be a lot of valuable. There could be a lot of virtues that would describe a mortal level. It doesn't always have to be fighting power, but they were deciding the survivors, the universe that will survive in terms of this level. I don't know. It's hard to figure out, at least for me. The quality of life for the mortals that are the mortal level and the Universe 7, a lot of innocent were killed or planets destroyed by Frieza, Boo, and Saiyans along with Beerus. We were talking about Dragon Ball here. Nothing makes sense here. Yeah. It's a never-ending story. It's something that we will never figure out by talking about Dragon Ball too much. You'll only get deeper and more questions are going to arise than the questions you're going to answer, because you don't have the creator of the Dragon Ball next to you, so you can ask him these questions. You can only headcanon things at the end, and it becomes really weird. Because you start comparing them to real life, as I said, and nothing good comes out of it. Why couldn't Future Trunks join in the fight for the Universal Power Arc? That's one of those questions, man. And you can always headcanon the answer. You can always say, oh, well, they didn't want to bother him. They just, you know, finished an entire arc with him. They defeated. He needs a little, a little alone time with the other Trunks and Mai. I mean, that whole ending of the Goku Black saga was so weird. They sent Future Trunks. Instead of letting Future Trunks and Mai reside within Universe 7 at their timeline, because, I don't know. I guess they thought it would be weird for Future Trunks to be at a place where there's a young Future Trunks in, so they don't be, like, there's no two Super Trunks at the same time, or two Mais. But they sent him to another universe where there's already a Trunks and Mai, and they're same age, and they have to share the same house, same bed, same mother. It is so weird. That whole ending was so weird to me. Yeah, maybe the reason why they didn't bring Trunks to the Universe Survival tournament is because the whole tournament was about the survival of the current universes in the current timeline. So it was not his fight to fight. You can technically say that, but if you think about it, it wasn't Goku's and Vegeta's fight to go to the other timeline and defeat the freaking Zamasu in their timeline, in the other timeline, because the Zamasu from Universe 7's, the main timeline, was killed. Beerus HAKAI'd him. They didn't have to do anything else. So they messed around with other timelines, and when it was time for Trunks to return the favor, they didn't call upon him. Son Goku, it's up to you. You should summon if you have something to gain from this banner, and you should save if you're looking forward to the future banners. Something like Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, which is coming in like 2 weeks. Yeah, Jonathan Snow, I imagine they have the same house, and they come to the same bed, and they're like, oh, gee, so which one of us is gonna sleep here? Because there's only one house, and it belongs to both of us. And so, do you want to sleep in the same bed, or you want to like buy a new one, put it in the same room, or do you want to make another bedroom next to ours? Or you guys just want to make a completely other house on the other side of the city or in another city and have a house and a life of your own? Which is exactly what they could do if they stayed in the main timeline. Is anyone following me? So, imagine how their situation would be so weird. Trunks and Mai come to the timeline where Trunks and Mai already exist, and they're like, "Oh, so what do we do here? We can't live in the same house." And it'd be kind of weird. We wouldn't know which wife is which Trunks is who. They would just be messing around, not knowing who's who. I mean, Dokkan World, you get a shout out, man. What's up? I just don't want to get into that romance thing. It becomes so kinky, I don't want to even talk about it. That's why I'm saying the Trunks and Mai that were fighting in the Black Goku arc. Stroke Oleg, thank you so much for the sub, man. The Trunks and Mai, they would have to go away and make a little separate house of their own and sleep and work and do whatever they want to do, train over there, right? So that's the same thing they could have done on Earth. That's all I'm saying. Not on Earth, but on the main timeline. That's the same thing. They could have just moved away, made a house, and lived their lives. And sometimes when there's trouble in the universe, they could have helped out. Because Trunks and Mai are already in the other timeline. They're fine. They didn't need these two new derps. Ah, man. However, you could say Tori was trying to convey that we wish fate in real life would start to use reason instead of utter inconsistency, but I doubt based on Tori's past statements. Sometimes Toriyama is super deep, but I don't think this was one of the cases. Hello, Timothy Alexander. Welcome to the stream, my man. How's it going? Good to see you, as always. I need a Pepe Gal team here. Sorry guys about the lack of content. I went on with this rant maybe a little too much, so I apologize. We gotta play Dokkan Battle here. Do you think I should summon Physical Banner because I need the Super Boo for my Super Battle Road? Sure, man. Because the Physical Banner will get you hidden potential orbs. It will get you some nice physical units, and you have a potential chance to get an LR Trunks on it. If you need the orbs, if you need that Boo, maybe go for it. You know, but I could tell you, save for the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta banner, it could have good units on it, but you might get shafted on it anyway, you know? So you never know. You never know. Hey, sometimes Toriyama's lazy. That dude is always lazy. He never writes anything that he thinks about in advance. He always makes up things as he goes along. That is his specialty. That's what he's good at. It doesn't mean he's a bad person. He's just a lazy writer. He thinks up things as he goes along, and then he retcons and makes things fit. Like Toriyama's retcons are not that big. You don't usually notice them. He makes things fit, even if sometimes they don't make sense. He tries to make it fit. Like, he didn't know Goku was an alien. He didn't know Goku was a Saiyan. He didn't know Piccolo was from Namek. He made up all that along the way as he was being forced to make a continuation of Dragon Ball and then just call it Dragon Ball Z. It must have good units. Alright, man. As you say. I am re-jinxing now. I'm de-jinxing, unjinxing by saying Super Saiyan Blue Evolution of Vegeta banner is going to have awesome discounts. It's going to have nice step-ups. It's going to have great units. So there's my unjix mojo right there. Well, it's a little bit a different story with the Bardock thing, because Bardock wasn't originally his idea. I think someone else made the OVA, and he just liked the idea and implemented it into his own. Saving stones for the Broly movie banner. That is maybe the best thing you can do. Honestly, if you are super patient, if you're really disciplined as a Dokkan Battle player, maybe the best the best way to save your stones would be to save them. You know, the best way to handle your stones would be to save them for the Christmas banner, or as I like to call it, and everyone else, the Broly 2018 banner, Broly movie. It's probably going to be a duel fest with, you know, who? Blue Gogeta Evolution Ultra Instinct. Versus Broly, Legendary Super Saiyan. Yeah, it's gonna come in Christmas probably, but only for JP. I don't think it's gonna come at the same time for both versions of the game. It could potentially, like what we just had here with the Frieza and Goku campaign and stuff. It came to both versions of the game with different units on the banners. They could do that, I guess. But until now, it was usually JP gets something first and then Global lags behind. Now, if Global does lag behind on Christmas, I don't think it's going to be for 5 to 6 months like usual. I think the difference might be a month and a half. As soon as the Broly movie airs in the West audiences, in the West countries like the UK, US, and so on, then maybe the banner will drop in those countries as well. The Potaro retcon is just plain stupid. Yeah, the Potaro retcon basically ruined Vegito. Because in the Majin Buu saga, if you guys remember, we all speculated why did Vegito defuse? Was it because their time ran out? Was it because the interior of Buu's stomach had some sort of a magic ability that diffused them? Did they, you know, diffuse on an entirely random occasion because they got smaller? Did the earrings get destroyed with Buu's magic? I don't know. Thank you so much, Dokkan World. Sorry guys if I don't shout you out for the sub. Sometimes the alert doesn't go off, and you know how it is. So make sure you say hi in the chat. I'll be glad to shout you out and welcome you to the Blue Crew, the best place for Dokkan Battle, guys. Don't forget, share with your family, share with your mom, share with your dad, your neighbors. Tell them this guy knows about Dokkan Battle. Go watch him. Go give him a sub. And if you're on the stream, make sure to smash the like button. Yeah. Yeah, YOLO timer's YOLO timer is a thing of the past, man. No more YOLOs. I'm looking for a world tournament unit. There we go. Nice. TN. Wow. Awesome. Very cool, very cool. I doubt Blue Vegeta's evolution celebration will be good, since we have been receiving so many good things from Katsuki with the 3 years and 250 million. I don't agree. I think that they will continue in this fashion from this day forward because they need Dokkan Battle to live. They are aware that the Dokkan Battle is losing popularity, and I think they will do everything they can to make you play it for another year or so, maybe 2 years. What's the life expectancy of Dokkan? We don't know. It might go on forever. Hopefully it doesn't. Because I'll be a broke man if it does. A broke old man, you know. I need to save some cash and, you know, buy something of substance. YOLO timers die as fast as Blue Piccolo finding a fly. Wise words. Do you think there will be stones discounts for Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta? I honestly believe they will be. There will be sale stones, yes. But you just might... The brokers might return. That banner is in 2 weeks. We might see the return of brokers for global. Who knows? And it will be definitely cheaper than going through the shop again, so... Hopefully that's a thing. It'll help my wallet a lot. It'll help the bank. So we'll see. If they come true, you know? Yeah, 2 years is about like a good time. You know? 2 years is solid. Solid prediction. How many stones have you done on the LR banner total? Probably more than 1,000. I stopped counting at 800, 900, something like that. But I probably did like 12, 1300. I'm ashamed to count the stones at this point. I've done so much and have nothing to show for it. So that is why I'm not even like looking at the stats. Dokkan World, the stream is lagging. It is not my fault. I think it's something to do with YouTube. Because I was watching a couple of streams before mine, and they were all lagging a little bit, so, yeah. Yeah, Moikage, I saw the Belgium thing. It's a real shame, but as I said, you can use VPNs, go through another country's Google Play. There's a lot of options how you can bypass the purchasing handicap that they have, so it's not a big deal. You guys don't understand. The internet has always been a gray zone. You can always get stuff. There's always a workaround for things. They will never control us. I will always fight that the freedom of the internet remains intact. Of course, going through YouTube, through their platform, you gotta abide by the rules of the company. And this is not free space. This is not my website, so I don't want to do anything illegal, you know, and like anything that breaks the terms of service, or, you know, at least try not to intentionally. Streams are fine. Nice. How old am I? Why are you typing in caps lock? I am 16. Doesn't it show? Don't look 16. Roses are red, violets are blue. No, I'm blue. What are you saying? Violets? What? Alright, so we're gonna farm Universe Survival Saga, the final battle of the Tournament of Power. There's still one thing that I didn't do from here, and that is finish Mr. 17. So 17, the winner of the Tournament of Power, he's at stage 6. So let's see how often he drops. And then after I do that, after I finish grinding the free-to-play 17, I'll probably be farming the medals for Android 18 and 17 then, to awaken the summonable ones, because I still haven't done that. I have finished Ribrianne and 18, the free-to-play one. So that is the only thing I've touched. So stage 6, here we go. You like 2 years old? Thank you, Matthew. That seems like a compliment. Konnichiwa, daijoubu desu ka? You look 26, 62, 90. 6. You guys have no idea what you're talking about. You're all right. You're all correct. Alright, so the goal here is to use an LR. Use an LR and use this team right here that I made. And it's an 185% chance of basically getting an extra item. Getting to 100% guarantees you a second item, and going over 100% guarantees you for a chance to get a third item. So I think I have an 85% chance for a third item, something in that. Something like that. All right. So what's the fastest way to Topo? Go through the minefield. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're the same length. So I'll just go forward. Kaioken Dawn is red, Piccolo is blue. We got 50 free stones, but the banner said F you. I like that. As short and sweet. Very neat. Well, yeah. Blue, can you read me a bedtime story? I just did. It was a good story, right? You had a good ending. F you. Real to the point. No need to shout out, man. No need to shout. It feels like you're screaming on the top of your lungs, Dokkan World. I hear you loud and clear. Alright, let's see the super attack from Frieza and Goku. Never get tired of seeing this super attack. So let's check it out. Oh, getting smashed by Topo. Look at that. He's so angry, man. He's so angry. Kachi daze. Goo 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 goo. Babuki. Pam pam pam. Smash. Justice smash. Wait, why aren't we hurting him? He's unbeatable in the first. He's unbeatable in the first stage, or what? I just imagined his voice being Vegeta screaming those messages. What messages? Oh, the caps lock guy? Dude, I'll have to time you out if you don't stop typing in caps lock in big letters. It just it's kind of rude. So the wishes are as I the wishes are yeah, so everyone got 50 stones, 7 hourglasses, 5,500 hidden potential orbs, lots of medals, lots of Zenny, lots of training items. So all the good stuff, basically all of the everything of substance in Dokkan Battle, you've got a little bit of it, you know? Yeah, Dokkan would be like Dokkan will be 200% better. Listen to this. Voices of characters inside of battles. So whenever Vegeta or Goku or whoever else does super attacks, they actually shout out the thing that their super attack says. So for example, if Broly says, you know, this will be your grave, you're supposed to hear that in the game, you know, instead of reading it. And you can turn it off if it bothers you. They can always have the option to turn it off. So there's that. That's one thing that would make that would significantly increase my enjoyment of the game. And second, they should add some sort of animations like Dragon Ball Buchigiri has. We were talking about it yesterday in the voice chat after the stream. And there's this game for PC, browser only, called Dragon Ball Buchigiri. And it has the best animations of Dragon Ball characters that I've ever seen. So just imagine like when someone is throwing a super attack, it looks way better than Dokkan Battle. I actually think the soundtrack of Dokkan Battle is pretty cool. They have really nice riffs, guitars, the melodies are nice. I think they don't need to change anything about the music. But the voices, I just don't get it. The game is so popular. Maybe they think that it's not that type of game that needs the voices. But you do hear the voices sometimes, right? You hear the voices when you do awakenings, when you do trainings, when you start up the game, you hear Goku's voice. Ah! And whatever, you know, if you're playing on English, it says something else. But, nah. Yeah, I know, right? Well, this Buchigiri game, which is for PC browser, or for browser in general, it's a browser game, can't be played on mobile phone, which I actually said, you know, it's not a mobile game, but you can actually play it on a mobile phone, on a mobile device. You know? It is awesome. Dokkan World, you can be a member. The link is in the description. You have to sponsor the channel. It's just click it and you're done. There'll be an alert. You'll be on the list. You get all the nice perks on the channel. Why is Ribrienne an obese girl? Well, she's actually not. She's actually a very thin, fit girl that chooses to be obese. So she's like a split personality. Yeah, I saw the PS1 remastered. So we have a situation where they're launching consoles. They're putting out consoles that are smaller than the original old consoles, and they're preloading games on them. So I don't know if there's like a way to get more games on those consoles, because it will launch with only 20 original PlayStation 1 games. For example, I want to play Final Fantasy 8 or 9 on it. Is there a way to load those kind of games on it? Because out of those 20 that they load on the console, I don't think I'm a fan of like a 2 or 3. 4 maybe, you know. So it's not worth the money. It's gonna cost initially around $100, but with the shipping and, you know, the reselling, because these things sell out like that. They sell out instantly, and then suddenly there's a bunch of resellers on Amazon and eBay that sell the units for $150 to $200 plus, you know, shipping and everything else. So it gets really expensive. And so you're supposed to pay that kind of money for a few games for older consoles? Nah, fam. Because right now you can, in fact, play some older console games on your regular PS4. There are remakes of games. There are like older games that you're able to play, download versus the PSN store. And they usually come up with remakes of certain games. It's not perfect, but yeah. It's worth resale, which I will be doing. Jonathan Snow! Thinking like a businessman. I like it. Yeah, I don't have a way to buy it. If I would, you know, like pre-order it and buy it, it would break the bank. It probably cost me around $150 to import it, you know? And then what would I like earn by reselling it? It just doesn't make sense financially, because I'm from Europe and these units usually ship from US or Japan or something. I don't know. So you can play the games on PC versus via an emulator. People do this. You have emulators of these old consoles, especially PS1. It's a really old console, and a lot of PCs can already run it like 200%, no problem. So there's a handheld console called the PSP, and the PS Vita, there are third-party apps that you can have on these consoles and run the old games on them, and they work flawlessly. The screen is HD, the games run like very fluidly. So I had those. I have that. I have the old PSP with some PS1 games preloaded on it, but I don't play it very often anymore. I'm just too busy with Dokkan Battle and maybe a few new games that come out for PC and PS4. So I collect old things because of nostalgia, not really because of the reason that I'll play them in my free time. So that is my reasoning that I will probably not go for the mini consoles, the models that they're coming up with, because I have the old consoles. I have the PlayStation 1, I have the PlayStation 3, I have the Nintendo's NES, SNES, 64. I have all these consoles with actual original cartridges and discs and everything. So I'm a collector of these old units because I want to be. Yeah, I see now what you said, Don. Sorry. I got a little bit carried away. You got the SNES Classic, and you can put your own games on it. How do you put your own games on it? Because it's a small format console. Can you actually like put the cartridge on it? Dokkan World, it costs $4.99 to become a Blue Crew Elite member. Right above here, there's 11 members right now. So it's a paid subscription on a monthly basis. You get some perks to go with that. So you get a badge on the chat. You get to use custom emojis on the chat. You're invited to voice chats once a week, and other perks as well. But if you want to become just a regular Blue Crew member, the subscription button is just below the video. Click on it. You become a member. A Blue Crew member. But Blue Crew Elite is something entirely different. What's up, John BM? Yeah, Budokai on PS2. One day they'll come up with a PS2 mini. I'm 100% sure. One day the PS2 will be so old that they'll be able to make it this big. You know, there'll be this form factor. It'll be a PS2, and you'll be able to run PS2 games on it. It'll come preloaded with 20 games. And I'm pretty sure Budokai 3 is gonna be one of them. I would love to see the Ultimate Tenkaichi on there as well. So let's see. Connected with USB on PC and upload games from PC to your console with a special program. So what you're saying is you basically upload ROM files on that mini console? Is that what it is? Like, do pirated ROMs work on it? That's it's kind of a gray area, isn't it? People can already run PSP games on their phones. Yeah, I've done that too. I've run PS1 games on my phone. I've run PS2 games on my phone. I've run PSP games, Game Boy Advanced, DS games. It can all be ran on your phone. Your phones are monster, extremely strong devices now. I'll show you one day. All right, man. Dokkan World. I just don't see how it's. I just don't see how it's. How are you not understanding this? It's you basically subscribe to a channel, right? I'm pretty sure you subscribe to any other channel. So if you want to be a member, just subscribe, and you are one of the 6,452 people that have already subscribed. And if you will become a member, up there, you have to click the link in the description, or there's a super chat button right underneath the place where you type in your text. And when you click on the super chat button, it will also present you with an option to become a member, or to sponsor, as they call it. With iTunes store money, I think you can. I think that's how Timothy uses Super Chat, and actually he doesn't. I don't think he can. I think you can go. I think you can donate, but I don't think you can be a subscriber. I'm not entirely sure. I never used an iTunes store money, so I can only. You gotta ask Tim. He's here somewhere. No. You see, Matthew? So when we had flip phones, when was this, man? This was like more than 10 years ago, I think. So around 12 to 13 years ago, we had flip phones, like old technology phones. Like if someone came from the future, 10 years in the future, from the future, with this thing, I think it's an alien. We're aliens right now. We're from the future. We're from the Star Trek universe. What's up, DN? Welcome back to the stream. You missed my introduction to the Super Dragon Ball Wishes, and you missed my multi-summon with the free stones. Didn't miss anything. What's up, Jake? Read your message. All right, will do, sir. Hold on. I will show some Buchigiri arts on the stream. That is a good idea. I only made one dual summon in my lifetime, and that was with Mikey J. It was a long time ago, so I'm not doing these. I'm not doing like dual summons on screen, like if you meant like a collaboration. But I do multi-summons. I do summons a lot on my channel, so if I'm doing that, you can do that with me, guys. Post your, you guys post your results in the chat and stuff. Let me see. Would you be interested in doing a collab with another Dokkan tuber? He got a smaller following, but he averages about 20 views a stream. Channel is Jaden Cast, maybe like a race or something. I would like to know this person beforehand. Yeah, the Beerus rant as well. I didn't get anything, DN. I did not see the Captain Marvel trailer. I don't even know what that is. I'm looking forward to the new Spider-Man movie. I'm looking forward to the Guardians of the Galaxy, the Avengers. But I haven't heard anything about Captain Marvel. I would love to see a sequel of what's she called? A sequel of what's the Amazon lady? The Amazon superhero, Marvel as well. Or is she DC? Hold on. Well, with Gal Gadot? Gal Gadot, she's an Amazon warrior princess. What's her name? I would like to see a sequel of that. I really love that movie. Wonder Woman? Is it Wonder Woman? She's DC. Alright, never mind then. But still, you know. I love that movie. DCEU, it's finished, guys. Henry Cavill officially quit as Superman. Really? No. He was one of the best Superman out there. My favorite one was the guy who broke his back in the day. That was my favorite Superman. And that this new guy, I suppose that's Henry Cavill. Oh man, that's such a bummer. Yeah, smash the like button on the stream, guys. It really helps out a lot. I appreciate what you do. Just scroll down a little bit on your phones or on your monitors and click the button. It looks something like this. Christopher Reeves. Yeah, I think that's that's the old guy, right? Yeah, the OG. Smooshing. The DC universe is over. Ben Affleck is gonna stop as Batman as well, probably. Not really care. Don't really care about Ben Affleck. Jeez, everything's falling apart, man. You know what the worst news would be? Robert Downey Jr. is no longer gonna be Iron Man. They're gonna find a replacement. I'll be like, flip the table, flip everything. What LR would you like to have? Bro, you gotta chill out, man. Seems like you need a little break. Michael Keaton as Batman. I guess everyone has their favorite Batman, don't they? Don't you? Because they made so many Batmans and so many actors. It's like really impossible for everyone to. It's hard for all the fans to consider just one person the best Batman of all time. You could have your opinion on it, and I totally get it because they were. Most of them were all good, but I don't think we're gonna come to one decision like this one is the best Batman. The hell? How the hell? Oh, it's Solitaire! I didn't even see you, man! What's up? Guys, make sure you check out Solitaire's YouTube channel. He does Dokkan Battle, but also does a lot of other games as well. He's a fun New Zealand streamer. I love his accent, love his channel, has great animations on it. Make sure you check it out, give him a sub. Solitaire, he's here on the stream chat. It would be worse if Sean Shamble stopped as Goku. Yeah, it would be a sad moment, definitely. It'll be sad. What's up, Batman? Welcome to the stream. We were just talking about you, Batman.
Are you Batman?
I managed to pull UI Goku with my 50 stones. Really? Did you now? Nice. George Clooney, best Batman. See, I would never consider George Clooney the best Batman, but there's always one person out there who's gonna say, George Clooney, he's my man. I love him. The best Batman of all time. And there's this other guy who will say Michael Keaton is the one. Val Kilmer. What was the machinist guy? By the way, that's my favorite, but just can't remember his name. The American Psycho dude. Like, hands down, the best Batman of all time. He's so dark the way he's supposed to be. He perfectly portrayed Batman. I don't know why he didn't continue to be one. What was the problem? Oh well. Christian Bale? Yeah, Christian Bale, I think his name is. Yeah, and on my list, sorry, retcon. Adam West, Christian Bale, and then everyone else below. That's my list. Top 3 Batmans of all time. Adam West, Christian Bale, everyone else. Oh yeah. Hate me all you want, but Adam West is a legend. He's like the rank, he has the rank of a god. He is like Toriyama of Dragon Ball Z. That's how Adam West is in the Batman world, alright? He has the legendary status. Imagine if Adam Sandler becomes the new Batman. That is hilarious. I actually imagined him in a Batman suit, and it just cracks me up just seeing his goofy face with the suit on. Crypto, I really respect Jared's role as Joker. I think he did a marvelous job, but he just wasn't my favorite Joker. I can't... if you're gonna talk about why I timed you out, I didn't ban you, by the way. Dokkan Girl. I didn't ban you. You were just super annoying and posting messages in caps lock. So I timed you out so you can cool out a little bit. But if you're gonna keep coming back, you're making a problem for me. I keep timing you out. The next time you do that, I'm gonna ban you. So this is only for like 15 minutes chill out, 5 minutes chill out. What's your thoughts on Joaquin Phoenix being the next Joker? I did not hear about that. I don't even know who Joaquin is. Heath Ledger was also legendary as Joker. I really enjoyed his performance. He wasn't my favorite Joker. So there's still this question. Who is Blue Piccolo's favorite Joker? No one guessed it yet. Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. Adam Best Batman. I mean, that show was so legendary with the special effects. Yeah, and Dawn makes a good point. If Masako Nozawa stops voicing Goku, Dragon Ball is over. Just imagine, she's an older lady. It could happen any day now. She's an older lady. Not sure, is she like in her 70s or something? And she voices a very youthful, spiritful Goku. I don't know how much she can keep it up. Maybe for a couple of years. But as I said, you know, I hope I'm far from the truth, but hopefully nothing bad happens to her. Hope her health is really good. So if she ever, you know, goes to retirement or her health declines, it will be over. It will be over for Dragon Ball Z as it is. They would finally be forced to make someone else the main character of the series. Maybe Trunks would be the main character. But they have so many characters with Goku's voice. Gohan is Goku's voice. Goten is Goku's voice. What would they do with those characters? Dragon Ball Z would be dead. Let's see. You're right. It's Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson was such an iconic Joker for me. I just can't get over someone else being Joker. Yeah. Jack the Man. Thoughts on Legends and FighterZ VGem scans. Ooh, Matthew, that's a good one. So we have some leaks about the new characters joining FighterZ roster, and that's Final Form Cooler and Android 17 from the end of the Universal Survival arc. That was really awesome. I wanted a 17 ever since the game started. Not too happy about Cooler. I mean, not too excited about him. Definitely a really great character, but it feels, he kind of feels unnecessary. We have a lot of, you know, bulky, muscular units in the game. I feel like 17 is gonna bring some freshness to the whole roster. Cooler seems just like another Broly. I didn't see the Legends Wii Jump. What's on it? Goten and Trunks? Oh. Nice. What about Mark Hamill as the animated Joker? That dude's a genius. I wasn't even talking about the animated Batmans. But yeah. Mark Hamill, the Luke Skywalker, voicing as the original Joker from the Batman animated series. He's just a genius. Genius. Nothing else to say there. That was probably my first experience with Batman. Was from the animated series. I think I watched the animated series, then the first Joker with Jack Nicholson. Or somewhere at a similar time. Yeah, it's your opinion, Robert. Of course, you know, Goku being voiced by a female. I just try not to think about it. It's nothing weird to me, because if you delve into the world of voice acting, there's a lot of females that are voicing male characters. There are not a lot of males voicing female characters, but this is not an uncommon thing. Like underaged male characters, like boys in cartoons, have a softer voice, and usually voice actors fail to produce that boyish sound. So they usually hire female actors to do the voices of boy cartoon characters. Yeah, the laugh of Mark Hamill is just so iconic. Well, I'm sorry. Don, you want to do the honors? Because we tried to warn, we tried to time out. This will just keep happening. Delete him from existence, please. Thank you. Kura gets golden form on the Super Dragon Ball Heroes anime. Do you think he will get form on Dokkan 2? I'm pretty sure he doesn't get the golden form on FighterZ. HAKAI. Let me play the sound.
HAKAI.
So there we go. That's done. Another song started after the HAKAI. Something else started. Yamero Pruri! Have you seen the Mask of Phantasm animated movie? That's probably Mark's best joke laugh of all time. I'm pretty sure it did. That's like the full-length cartoon, right? Batman full-length cartoon. HAKAI, HAKAI. HAKAI all the time. Remember how Topo used 1,000 HAKAIs in the World Tournament against Vegeta? Well, we got those in store, man. Have you seen Mask? Yeah. Blue, you were right. Last week I said I've gone 1,400 stones on Frieza banner and didn't get him. And you said your next multi will be Frieza, and it was. There you go, man. Congrats. Play some Dragon Ball Legends. That's a solid request. Solid request. Yeah, he was spamming 3 HAKAIs at once. He's a lunatic, is what he is. Oh no. Well, I did a little mistake there. Hopefully Frieza will kill him. You guys would like to see some legends? Are we still getting 30 stones for the Facebook campaign? I don't know what's going on with the Facebook campaign. I can check the Facebook campaign. Let's see, Dragon. So we still did not reach 100,000 for Kefla. We're yet to get 15 Dragon Stones. Sorry. 10. We're still yet to get 10 Dragon Stones for the Kefla challenge. And only once we finish that, we're going to go over to part 3 and battle Jiren. Probably. for the next the final part is probably gonna be 15, and then they're maybe gonna surprise us with the part 4. You know, like they surprised us with the Jiren. Maybe Jiren is just gonna be a regular Jiren in part 3, and there's gonna be a surprise challenge of 2,500,000 likes that are gonna give out 25 Dragon Stones. What do you guys think about that? So the first one was 5 Dragon Stones. Now it's Kefla 10 stones. The third one is gonna be Jiren 15 stones, and they're gonna wait like a day or two and then release the final secret challenge like they did with Frieza. If you can take a look here, hold on. Like they did something similar to with Frieza. Here we go. Surprise challenge 6. So with the Frieza campaign, there were 5 challenges. They did the challenge 6, and it was 7 tickets, while the entire challenge, Frieza challenge, was 7 tickets in total, and they did a 6th challenge which gave 7 tickets as well. So let's take a look here. The first part is 5, then 10, then 15. It would make sense for them to give out 25 stones in the secret challenge of this one. Because, you know, 250 is kind of the number of the whole celebration, so 25 stones seems like... No, you're doing the math wrong, John BM. Yeah, 100,000 is kind of steep. That's why they're struggling with the rewards now. They gotta reduce the goal a little bit. So for the next part, hopefully they don't make it 150,000, because it's gonna be really hard to achieve that, because we know that the challenge 4 is probably coming, the part 4, and then they have to up the game to 200,000. Hopefully they won't ask for 250,000 likes and comments, because that's gonna be super hard. But if it's for 25 stones, I think people are gonna activate. People are gonna activate. Anyway. Alright, I'm gonna see how many 17s I have after this, and if it's enough, if I'm satisfied with this farm, I'm gonna go over to my Dragon Ball Legends, do a few summons, check the news out, share with you what I have found out about the game and stuff. Facebook usage is going down. Maybe. Cyber Infinity, thank you so much, man, for the sub. Appreciate you joining the crew. Is Intgale good? Yes. Intgale is one of those rare free-to-play units that is really good, really useful. People actually use her on optimal teams, pay-to-play players. You know, I think Twitter is the most active now out of all social media. I could be wrong. Instagram and Twitter more so than Facebook, but I don't think it's the choice of the social media that's the problem. Because people who play the game, they see the message, oh, there's a special campaign in the news. Okay, let me check it out. So you go to the Facebook. If you don't have an account, you make one or you activate your old one, and then you click it. You participate. So whatever their social media of choosing is, Dokkan players who play the game are gonna go there and do their stuff. You know. I don't think anyone who's been browsing Facebook on its own found the campaign before he finds it through the game. It doesn't matter how popular it is. I do agree that they should choose the most popular social network, social app to promote from, with. But yeah, I did not watch Fate Stay Night. No, I did not. Sorry. I heard it's an awesome anime. All right, so let me count my 17s. Well, if you think about it, Dark Side, Facebook was really popular 3 years ago it was at maybe at the top of its, you know, popularity at the time, or maybe a little bit in the decline zone, but it was still really popular. So when they made Dokkan Battle, they made it like a link agreement with Facebook, so you can back up your game with Facebook. That actually wasn't a thing since the very start. I think that's something that they added after year 1 of Dokkan, but still, it was really popular at the time, so they choose Facebook. Now it's the Facebook is in a bit of a decline, especially with the younger audiences. Younger audiences are on what? Snapchat, Instagram, right? Twitter. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3. Let me find the original one. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. I don't have enough units yet, guys. So I need to farm this a bit more. Gonna lock this guy. Yeah. Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, they could change. But that would kind of make things complicated for Dokkan players. You know, you would then have to unlink from Facebook, link to Twitter, link to Instagram, whatever. It just makes things complicated. As I said, it's important to have one social media outlet that you're connected to, and it's good enough. You go to that campaign because of the game. Just add it. I don't know. Well, Legends has two ways for you to back up your game because they don't have the transfer ID thing. Dokkan Battle has transfer ID and Facebook backup, while Legends doesn't have transfer ID. It just has 2 ways to back up your game. So I don't think they'll be adding anything else to Dokkan Battle. Alright, for today, I'm finished with my 17 grind. I'm probably going to continue doing this on my own today in my off-stream time. Don't want to bother you guys too much with it. But I just want to go to my Legends now because it is Thursday and I sometimes do Legends on Thursdays. So we're going to hop into the Legends. Hope you Dokkan players don't mind. This will only take maybe 10-15 minutes. I want to get through some of things and we'll probably end the stream at this point, okay? Right after this. What's up, Leon Bowman? Have a good day. Thank you. You too. Legends just made a link for Facebook and Twitter, but uses Twitter as their promoting media. 1 second. There we go. Alright. We will show everything from the news in Legends and do a little bit of summons. Let's see, some of us 30 years old above don't have or not into Twitter. I dig Twitter. I post sometimes. I read it sometimes. It's not my favorite outlet, news outlet, but it's a good source of information. I use everything a little bit. I use YouTube to check news. I use Twitter, Discord, Facebook, Instagram. I use those 5 the most, and I check a little bit of everything. But I'm not too heavy on one social media. I'm not like I'm the guy who just reads this, right? Buttons, what was your question? Blue, what do you think of Adam West Joker played by Cesar Romero? Adam West Joker. I don't understand your question. I don't know who Cesar Romero is. I know who Adam West is. I know who Joker is, but... yeah, you can't edit your text. You can delete your tweet and post again. They banned Milo for free speech. Who's Milo? Nani? Alright, let's see. So, new Scout Battle, Space Time Duel. So there's another season of rating matches in Legends. You can start fresh now. You're back to your initial rank, and then you rank up again. So make sure you check that out. I ranked 50. I reached rank 50 on the last season. I got 2,000 exchange medals, which was really awesome. I got a couple of those exchange shop tickets. Those really came in handy. I pulled a Sparking 17 and Sparking 18. I really love those. Alright, so we got a Fierce Battle, Vegeta the Prince of Fate. This is the new story event. Another sale is up. Let me see what the sale is looking like. Milo Yiannopoulos. I heard of Milo Yiannopoulos. I didn't know. You didn't tell me his last name. So I know the Yiannopoulos guy. I saw him on a podcast. Not a big fan, so don't care about that. 1100 Chrono Crystals. Plus a summon ticket. Nani? This has to be bought. Look at that! So you get enough Chrono Crystals to do one multi-summon, and then you get a GSSR. Is that what it is? A Sparking Rarity Guaranteed ticket on the Master Spec. So you can basically get a pan. I'm pretty sure anyone who buys this gets a pan. That's the only discount. Alright. So you can buy that one time only. I think it's a sweet deal. If you're buying crystals already, get a guaranteed Sparking. It's all up to you, John BM. If you don't like the game, if you're not familiar with the type of combat and stuff, I do it partially because of the collection. I love collecting units. I'm like a card collector fan. So the ones I'm missing is Gohan. I still haven't pulled him. He's so awesome. I would really love to have him. I missed out on Frieza. I summoned a lot on this Frieza banner. Pretty sure I dropped like 1,500 crystals on the banner. Yes, 15,000 crystals. Not 1,500. 15,000 crystals on the banner, and didn't get him. Trunks also did not get him. But I do have everyone else, and they're all maxed out. So, for example, I'm working on Krillin. I don't think I've finished him though. He's the last one I'm working on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm out of Zenny. So that's the good stuff. Let's go do some summons. Yeah, all the Sparking units are on this Master Pack. That's what you get the guaranteed Sparking ticket for. All of the units are on there. Look at the bunch of units you can get. It's like a shotgun of units, but usually you will get either Pan or Krillin or Captain Ginyu. Like, you'll get those useless units more so than the others. Anyway, let's give it a shot. Legends has this good thing where they give you discounted summons every day. So every day the discounted summons, they reset. You can summon for only 20 crystals. That is the equivalent of 1 Dragonstone in Dokkan Battle. And this is just a normal summon. It's a hero. Dodoria. Let's move on. We have the Ultra Space and Time summon. That is like a regular banner. It's here for 14 days left. So out of this banner, I would love another cell. I can't be picky. And Milo Yiannopoulos wasn't the only one they banned for free speech. They also banned, what was his name? Alex Jones from YouTube as well. Oh, Oh, that's a new cell! I didn't have the cell. Alright. I'll take him. You know, even the hero units in this game are really good. They lack the stats of the sparking ones, but they're still usable. It's not a huge discrepancy like it is in Dokkan Battle. In Dokkan Battle, when you get an SR unit, it is just freaking unusable in any team now in the game. But hero units in Legends are usable. If you max them out, if you give them good equipment, if you put them on a good team that enables them to be good, yeah, they can work. But a unit in Dokkan Battle that is in SR or below, it will never have enough firepower to be like equal with the good guys. Oh, extreme, nice. And it's a cell. And it's a limit break. Oh! First form cell just reached 6 stars. That is